Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, I have got T here from My Great Finds for You and Courtney from Bolo Buddies. We just wanted to come on for just a few minutes and talk about our day and say hello. And oh,
I
is
have
that
got T here from for you
somebody's?
and Courtney.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, who's got something on? Oops. Okay.
Are we all right? All right.
I don't
Is
have
it
any.
on?
I think so. What does that sounds like?
That's actually my husband cutting, nailing drywall into the bedroom. So maybe this might not work. Ricky, can you shut the door? Anyways,
It still
let's see.
says
We've got
private
some.
chat.
Abraham is in the chat. Thanks, Abraham, for coming by, and CH Enterprise and Joe Law. Hello, hello, you guys. Thanks for coming by. This
Hey,
is
Donatella, the chat still says private on my end.
What
So
does it say?
It says private.
That part should. You actually, that's why you pop out the chat from YouTube.
Oh, I have to watch it on my phone. Okay.
Can you shut that door, please, Massimo? Sorry, you guys. We're doing some home remodeling, and I didn't think that we'd be able to hear it. It's upstairs, so if it gets too annoying, we'll just whoops. Maybe it's the wrong time to be doing this. Anyways, so I wanted to give our friend Debbie Does Sales a shout out. She fell today. She actually fell at the beginning of the week. She tripped over a parking barrier and she beat herself up pretty bad and took a bad spill. And then today she was in the bathroom and the floor was wet and she fell again. And she broke her arm. She shattered her arm in like a couple of different places. She told me that the hospital told her that she's definitely going to need a plate and some screws, and she's on pain medicine, and she shot a picture of herself to me, and she is in rough shape. So, Debbie, we are here. I know that you're logged on. I know you can't type. I know you're watching from your phone, and we want to just send you kisses and love, and everybody say a little prayer for Debbie. Well, she'll find out Monday, what she needs to recover from this bad fall. Dennis Dew, I love your name. He's in the chat. Hi, Dennis. And Rebecca, thanks for checking in, Rebecca. Rebecca's busy listing tonight. She's been listing books all day.
Hey, Rebecca, hope you had a great day. Hope you enjoyed last night. We had a great time.
We had such a great auction last night. Courtney, we did an auction
on my channel. About the party afterwards. No, the auction was great too.
No, yeah, the birthday party was great too. But we had an auction of 3 hours. My auction went on
Your
YouTube.
last one was really long too, right?
Yeah, and I sold a lot of phenomenal things. But the best part of the night was Rebecca. Actually, I had a bucket of beautiful seashells, and Rebecca bid on them, and the whole community, everybody in the chat, someone made a suggestion, let's all pitch in $2 and buy them for Rebecca for her birthday, because yesterday was her birthday. And so someone put my PayPal in the in the chat, and my phone was ching, ching, ching,
wow.
ching, ching. Everybody
cool.
was contributing and giving contribution for Rebecca, so she's getting the seashells for free.
Aww.
Yeah, so that was really awesome. It was really awesome. And Abraham, I need to get in touch with you about that white cat. I need to work it out. Turtle Trader bought a lot of stuffed animals that Abraham wanted one of the stuffed animals for his wife, and Turtle Trader wants me to make arrangements with you to send the stuffed animal to you, the white cat with the beautiful blue eyes.
Beautiful eyes, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful eyes. So so Abraham, get in touch with me. I know you have me on Facebook, and we'll chat about that. Anyway, so Courtney, why don't you introduce yourself and let everybody know what you do and about your YouTube channel and your Facebook
Well,
group.
I have a question first.
Yes.
I'm trying to see the chat on my phone. What am I doing wrong? I can see us, but I cannot see the chat.
Go
Is now?
to press live chat or go to, let's see, where does she go to? Yeah, live chat. There should
Yeah,
be.
it should be right there.
Live chat.
I'm wondering if I'm like in the app or something. I usually have my husband's computer. I guess I don't need to see it. I just won't be able to see what people are saying.
Oh, well, you know what? I'll read it. I'll read it out loud, what people are saying. I'll let
You know
everybody.
you know how to pop the comments up in the bottom? That's cool. I love that feature.
Yeah.
Okay, so my channel is Bolo Buddies, and basically I talk about bolos, items that you can buy low and sell high, things to be on the lookout for. So,
And I've posted her YouTube channel in the chat, guys.
Awesome.
yeah, it's Bolo Buddies. You can see it under my picture there, but we have, I've done 2 live shows and they're a lot of fun, but I'm still learning how to use StreamYard, but I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Yep, we all are. We're all learning.
You know.
We're all new. It's all
We're all
good.
new. We're all learning.
Well, I had never done Hangouts or anything, so I am completely not techie. So
Yeah, and she has a Facebook group also.
do.
Tell us about your Facebook group.
it's kind of the same concept. I post links to items that have sold for really good prices on eBay and just things to be on the lookout for. I've been selling since 2005 and I mostly sell clothing, and I'm just tired of it. And the market is flooded, and I kind of decided 2 years ago that I really don't want to do clothes anymore, but it's my bread and butter where I'm comfortable. So I started the Facebook group in 2017, and really, I never really planned on having a Facebook group. I definitely did not plan on having a YouTube channel, but my Facebook group, one of them has, I think, close to 11,000 members, and the other one has almost 4,000. They're a little bit different, so I put them over in the chat if you guys want to check it out. But my
So,
YouTube
not
channel.
to interrupt you, but you just got new 2 subscribers. Joe Law subscribed to your YouTube channel, and Abraham subscribed to your YouTube channel.
Well, if you
So
want to
there you
learn,
go. You've got
if
2
you
more.
want
And
to learn,
thank
I'm
you for
telling you.
checking in.
Yeah.
And also, maybe you can explain, Courtney, what's the difference between both the Facebook groups? Is there a difference?
Yes. So the one Facebook group I post in only, and basically I will post my YouTube videos. But before that, I just started doing YouTube in January of, let's see, what month is this? Is it July?
July. Yeah,
So
July.
I've been doing it like, what, 7 months? That's it.
Oh, Sandra just subscribed, and so did Janaea. So you're getting all kinds of new subscribers tonight.
Well, my one Facebook group is strictly me posting a bolo. I try to do one a day, and then I shoot in my eBay my YouTube videos. The other group is more open. I do have everything admin approved because I don't have any moderators. It's just me. And when I tried it for like a month without it, and I was getting lots and lots of things that just were unrelated. So I do keep everything admin approved, but I am happy to approve posts. So definitely join and post. Now the one is just like I said, I'm posting bolos. It's really just, you're going to go there and you're going to learn.
Yeah, it's a great channel. Like I check it daily because you post things that you're like, holy cow, like look at that. Like,
and
wow.
I spend so much time researching, so much time, like to find a bolo that I haven't posted before and something that's going to help teach others. That's my goal is, so I'm going from clothing to anything but clothing, basically things I can find at garage sales and thrift stores, estate sales, but
monkeys.
Yeah, monkeys. I will tell you it's working because I'm learning, and I am learning from all the research. So I'm making it really easy for everyone. Like, I'm doing all the research and I'm putting it in video format, and all you have to do is watch it. So it's I think it's working. I know it's working because it's working for me. So
I'll be right back. You guys keep talking.
okay.
So that's really good that it was only 9 months ago, 7 months ago you said you started?
My YouTube channel, yeah. Now my Facebook group I started, I think November of 2017, but again, I never expected it to grow into 10,000 people. I mean,
That's amazing.
yeah.
It's amazing. Hi, Mary Deathy's in the chat. Thank you. We have 8 people watching, so that's good. You know, for kind of like an unscheduled, you know,
Yeah.
little improv. Yeah, I actually my Facebook group has grown in 4 months. I'm up to like 700.
I know, I
You know,
saw that
Dominic-
when I looked at it.
Isn't that
And I
crazy?
looked at your YouTube channel too, and it's growing a lot also.
It's grown like crazy. Dominic gave me that nice little shove, that nice little push, and yeah, so that's growing too. I'm so excited about that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you've done what, like over 100 in the last week at least.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me read this real quick. It's Janaea says, I love the hunt and the search. It's so exciting to learn in a lot of areas. I used to go to Donna's store and look stuff up and put them in the back for her to sell on eBay, which is the truth. She used to come into the store. She was one of my treasure hunters that used to come into my store, and she'd be like, you can't sell this for $3. This sells on eBay for $50. Put this on eBay, because I wasn't doing eBay when I had.
You probably had a lot of resellers coming to your store.
Oh my gosh, they were like keeping me in business, my resellers, because I had very few customers, you know. So I loved my resellers when they would come.
Definitely. People that don't sell to resellers, I don't get it.
Oh my gosh, I hear that all the time. Honestly, when my resellers would come into the store, I would say to them, okay, you can pick out $300 worth of merchandise, and my prices were already rock bottom.
Yeah.
And I'd say, you can pick out $300 worth of merchandise, but I want $100 from you. Like, you have to spend $100. I want a $100 bill from you. But you can take $300 worth of stuff.
I want to come to your store.
Yeah, right? So it used to give them like a huge, like it was like selling wholesale, like I'm doing with my auctions now that I'm doing a couple of times a week.
I've logged in for a few, or whatever, went and watched a few of them. But
it's a lot of work, Courtney. It's a lot of work. It took me like basically all day yesterday to prepare for the auction last night. And then we were online for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And now tomorrow it's going to take me, I mean, it's either going to be tomorrow or Monday. It's going to take me basically all day to pack up all these boxes.
Yeah.
I'm going live with Derek next Monday night to do an auction. I'm already freaking out. Like my husband and I today trying to put stuff together for that. And I'm like, oh.
Lots. Are you going to do lots?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the way to go, you know, put those lots together.
Yeah, I might do one thing.
Destiny's in the chat. Hi, Destiny.
Hey,
Thanks
Destiny.
for stopping in.
So Dominic's group, he's having the wholesale thing. Are you guys going to do that?
I saw that. I wonder about it. I don't know if I'm going to get involved in that because I have enough on.
That's a really good idea.
To do on my own.
Yeah, because basically you just create an eBay listing and then post it, and the people that are going to be checking out that
right
post are going to, be shopping. And it looks like people have checked that they're looking to buy, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing the wholesale bulk auctions to kind of avoid the eBay and the eBay fees.
Yeah.
Not have to worry about.
Well, and I think then you can give people better pricing.
Well, that's the point. I mean, the whole idea for us selling to other resellers is, to keep the fees down as little as possible. I mean, Donatella does even a great job with the shipping, right? Some people want to charge the full shipping or things like that. And she's actually starting with the price with the shipping. Yeah. So now if you're charging shipping and if you were getting fees from eBay and PayPal and everything else, you might as well just be selling on eBay,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it works. We'll see how it works. But,
Yeah, never say never. I guess it's.
What, now do you do storage units also?
No, I'm strictly do estate sales, garage sales this time of year. I'm in
Donna sales.
and Donna sales. So I've been doing all my shopping this summer at home in the comfort of my living room. I've been buying everything from Donatella.
She has bought so much stuff for me. Oh my gosh. But she's gotten some really beautiful lots, like really
Okay, so
nice.
you're buying from Donatella and then you're listing it on eBay individually, but you're going to have a wholesale auction also?
I am, because you know what, to be honest with you, and Donatella will tell you, I mean, she's got an eBay store like I do with 1,400 items up. There are just things that just become a death pile, or like people like to call it a money pile, or whatever. Stuff like, I'll tell you right now, a lot of the guys are going to like my auction because I have a lot of electronics. I'm not an electronics person. You know, DVDs, VCRs, game, you know, all that stuff. I cannot sit here and test all that stuff and go through that stuff. And then there's some other stuff. Like, you know, I get the clothes thing, but believe me when I tell you, it's my 100%, it's my full-time gig is mostly clothes right now, other than hard goods. I do a lot of hard goods.
Yeah. And that's how I was. I think I have, gosh, with my multi-quantity items, I think I have about 6,000 things listed on eBay.
Right.
Wow.
That's I used to have that when I did books exclusively.
Yeah.
I keep joking. I have 3,200 books in my garage that are going to go to Amazon one of these days.
Yeah. Well, I just did a video and I haven't released it yet. And I'm like, I like titled it, I don't know why I'm showing this or something like that. And it's basically my disaster that I have right now because I'm transitioning from clothes to this other stuff. So I've got, it's a lot. and
this is why I love
release it, to be honest, because I'm just kind of embarrassed. And somebody's like, you have to, it's real. And I'm like,
real. Keep it real. Yeah, I'm going to do mine too. I'm going to do one of my inventory and where I keep it and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the same thing because I think people really want to see, like, what is a full-time,
I didn't clean it up first. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't kind of pick up and tidy up where it's like, this is it. This is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Real life. Yeah.
My husband asked me the first live video I did it in my dining room, which is where all my piles are. And he's like, aren't you embarrassed?
Yeah.
Like, how could you even have any pride to,
not
that anybody could really see it. All they saw was my green dining room curtains behind me.
Yeah.
But you know what, it is what it is. That's all life. I mean, that's all I do day in and day out. I work full time besides, but I mean, you know, day and night, that's all I'm doing. I don't have a life.
I sold last night. I sold on auction. I sold a box full of vintage stuff. Just vintage stuff, Courtney. Like, it had a great assortment of little things and bigger things and just vintage stuff. It was an 18-pound box. It's going to go pirate ship. So it'll cost me between $8 and $10 to ship. And it's probably a 16 by 16 box. And it sold for $120.
And you think it's going to cost how much to ship?
I'm going to ship it on pirate ship. It's going to cost between $8 and $10 to ship.
For how many pounds?
18 pounds. Do you ship pirate ship?
Yeah, but that seems like
that seems really low.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure. It depends. I mean, if it's going to California, it might cost me $15. You know, I don't even know where it's going. I haven't gotten.
You get back with me on that one.
I'll be honest with you, when it comes to pirate ship, I don't always find it to be cheaper than eBay.
As long as you keep it under 18 inches and you put it in a bag. I'm talking about
No, I get that. Yeah.
Put it in a bag.
Is that why all your stuff came in? I was going to ask you, why are you wasting the garbage bags?
Because if you go to pirate ship, your first option is box or package. Your second option and the drop down, box in a bag. You always want to pick box in a bag. The price difference is incredible.
It is.
Really?
It's incredible. And so what you have to do is, and they don't care if you wrap the box in a bag. So I use the black trash bags, or I use the kitchen bags. But you know what? I also do that.
Doesn't it have to be the measurements of wouldn't the trash bag measurements be too big?
It can't be any bigger than 18 by 18. And it can't be any more than really 19 pounds. At 20 pounds, you're going to go up.
Okay.
It's going to cost more.
Okay.
Rebecca's saying box in the bag. Yes, I love shipping that way. Oh yeah, I mean pirate ship is the way to go. Pirate ship is phenomenal.
Yeah, I
This is
go
great.
to it, but it's very rare, except when it's really true cubic, like 12 by 12 by 12. Do I find any discount less than eBay? But I didn't know about this.
It
See,
worked once for me, and I was like, yes. I was
Yeah,
excited.
you have to pick box in a bag for sure.
I did that, yeah.
Second option when you
But
drop
my
down-
poly mailers, some of them are too long. You know what I mean? The measurement of the bag before.
so fold them in
Cut it.
or cut them. They
Okay.
just can't be bigger than 18 inches.
Okay.
Just make sure. So when I do my boxes, like for example, this box here. Can you see it? This box
Yeah.
here. This is one of my boxes that's going out. This
And you
box,
think that's going to be $8 to $10?
I
yes.
know, that seems so crazy.
Yeah. It's not. You don't save money when you're shipping things that cost like 2 or 3 pounds.
Yeah.
That weigh. Sorry about the
No,
sorry.
I know what you meant.
That weigh 2 or 3 pounds, there's really not much of a savings. It's when you get up into those 8 or 10, 12 pounds is when you see huge
Okay.
savings.
Okay. And because pirate ship, also correct me if I'm wrong, is only United States Post Office. They don't do FedEx.
I think it's just USPS.
I think it's just USPS, yeah.
Because when I find it too expensive on USPS, even on eBay, I go to FedEx because usually I could save bucks there with FedEx. But I guess
I
pirate.
only ship USPS.
I used to use FedEx before I discovered pirate ship.
Okay.
But you also have to think, like, I've been doing clothing, so it, flat rate envelope, boom, done. That's another thing that's so easy with clothing. But the part I'm so tired of is doing measurements and dressing the mannequin. And I'm like, and plus it's the margins are just so much smaller. I mean, I sold something today. I don't even know what it was. I got it at a garage sale for like $5. It's something you hook up. I think it's like Bluetooth type thing. It connects to your TV, so you can sit on your couch and have on like these headphones and watch your TV so nobody else can hear the TV. But it's sold for like $107 plus shipping. And I'm like, yes, I got a bolo.
Don't you love that? Oh my gosh, I love
Yeah,
it.
that's when you look at clothes and you say, "What the heck am I
I'm
doing?"
like,
Oh my gosh, I love it. I know. I just sold another concert shirt for $40, like just moments ago.
now
So
that type of clothes is fun. Don't get me wrong. I do like
Yeah,
fun.
those types of clothes are great.
Yeah.
I always keep my eyes open for those concert shirts.
I
I've got high hopes. I've got a storage unit I'm picking up on Monday, and I bought it. I paid up on it. I paid $500.
I saw that post.
Yeah,
And
500.
wasn't there issues with that? You got it all worked out?
I think I have it worked out. We'll see. I'm going to do a video. We'll see if I have it worked out.
But they weren't getting back with you, is that right?
They didn't get back to me. They didn't get back to me for a whole day. I was so angry. But I bought it.
It's too easy because I told her I would have been in the car and in front of their store.
I was so busy.
Give me my money back. Give me my unit.
Hey, Pat D's is in the house. Hey, Pat.
Pat.
Blackberry tea. Blackberry Thistle Tea is also here, joined us. Who else is here?
Mother's mustache. That's what
mustache.
we used to say, father's mustache. Oh, your father's mustache. And in 50 years, my father never had a mustache, so I never knew what a reference meant.
I want to meet this Francesca. She's a fellow Italian. Let's see, Francesca's in the house. I want to chat with her a little bit and brush up on my Italian. I don't know how to say this. Horace Ozama. He is from North Africa. So
last night he was from Morocco.
Yesterday he said he's from Morocco. Today he said, hello, everybody from North Africa. So is it North Africa or is it Morocco, Mr. Osama? I don't know. Well, that's CH Enterprises is also in the house. Thanks, everybody, for joining us for this kind of little pop-up. And Pat D's is going to be going live at 11 o'clock. So Pat, if you want to put your YouTube channel in so everybody can come over and say hello to you at 11 o'clock, that would be great. And Francesca, I would love to meet you too. We haven't been to Florida in years. Well, come on down. The Palm Beaches wants you, and it's beautiful down here. That goes for anybody else in the chat too. So I want to tell you guys what I did today. I volunteered with my friend Kim. My good friend Kim lost her beautiful little daughter, Lily, 3 years ago to cancer, to an inoperable brain tumor. And today we volunteered at an event. It was put on by the Department of Children and Families here in Florida, and it was a back to school bash for children that are in foster care and underprivileged children. The parents or the caretakers brought them to the event, and they got backpacks and pencils, and so our job was, the parents kind of waited in the parent area, and our job was to take the children, take them into the school supply area, and they had stations very specifically for the age group, because I'm sure, like all other counties in the United States, that our counties have very specific school supplies that the children have to bring to school,
Right. Yeah.
So they got to get all those supplies for free.
Oh.
And it was really touching. One mom had me in tears, literally in tears, because she was fostering 3 autistic children.
Wow.
One was 6 years old, kindergarten, and then the other one was 17, and the other one was 19. And can you imagine the heart that someone to take on three autistic children, foster children?
3, anything, just 3, any age, any.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
especially autistic, especially autistic children. So.
Yeah, and when they're not your own, I actually have a good friend who has 2 of their own autistic children, and that is a challenge beyond belief. But when they're not your own,
yeah. So we did that today. That was it's pretty exhausting, but rewarding. Volunteered all day, which was.
Well, I saw some of your video, and I'll tell you what, a lot of those kids looked really like they were happy. They seemed very pleasurable. Really.
Yeah, they made it fun. They had a DJ, and Cinderella was there, and they had some activities and stuff. So the one little boy, Rock, he was that I helped out. He had really huge personality, huge personality. So yeah, it was great. It was very rewarding.
Well, I just shared that video in my group. I haven't got to watch it yet, but I will watch it. But I saw it, and I'm like, I'm sharing this, and I'm like, come on, I want to get you to 1,000 subscribers.
Thanks. Yeah,
I get to 100 tonight. I'm at 93.
Okay, you're at 93. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, make sure you put in your YouTube channel too, so we can grow yours. So why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what you do, like what you do, and I know you of course you sell on. Look at her eyes are open and like, what do I do? She's basically
Sorry. So hi,
her job description is really impressive to me. Like when she's told me like 3 times, and every time she tells me her job description, I'm like, I can't remember that.
Oh, my full-time job. Okay, yes. So I like to think them both as a full-time job because I'm working literally. I was not at work this week, and I'm almost tempted not to be at work next week. That's how much I hate my job right now. It sounds terrible. But I've been in the mortgage business for 33 years. I currently work for Chase since 2010. I'm a home lending advisor. I sit in like 3 or 4 different bank branches, and I originate mortgage. So that's my full-time job. So those of you who know what Chase or Big Blue is, you know what that is.
I bank at Chase. I actually was a realtor for a while. So.
Oh, okay. All right. So you understand what I do.
Yes.
No, it's not that I don't love people. And believe me when I tell you, I do. I actually have been in and out the mortgage business in different avenues. And one of my avenues I did while I was at Chase, I was a home lending advisor from 2010 to 2012. And at the end of 2012, I really I've said, I don't know if this is really what I want to do anymore. So I became the trainer, and I was the national trainer for the entire Chase home lending advisors. So I used to travel and I enjoyed that. I was up in front of a classroom. As you can see, I like to speak and I like to talk. So that's what I did. I trained the home lending advisors. So soft skills, hard skills, the systems, the origination, all of that stuff, compliance, legal, everything you have to know when you work for Big Blue. But yeah, so I do love that part of it. So I like YouTube. I did a YouTube channel about 4 years ago with my husband. He's a chef by trade. So hence I always joke about the kitchen behind me, because that was my gift to him when I was in the heyday of mortgage, and it was nothing to drop $100,000 on a kitchen. And he's self-taught. He doesn't have a culinary degree, so to speak, but because of his heart condition and stuff, he was a stay-at-home dad for 4 years, and he was self-taught. And we opened a restaurant, and he did a lot of takeout and catering, and we did that for many years. But I still was in the mortgage business besides. And I also resold, and I resold continually throughout all this period because I did enjoy that as well. And now I'm enjoying it more and more, and I like the sourcing and I like the thrill.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe it's not that you hate your job. You just really like reselling. You know what I mean? Because I think once you get like a taste of it and you just have that freedom, you start to hate to have to get up in the morning and go to work for 8 hours and then come home and work really hard and sometimes make more money in one day from your reselling business than you made in your whole day of something that you didn't really love.
But you know what? I feel like I right now I'm working harder. I feel like I'm working.
That's the difference. You love it, right?
I love my job.
Exactly.
I love my job. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do it full time.
Yep.
I absolutely, like today somebody was saying to me, oh my gosh, you're always on the go. Like, you're always going. You're always so busy. You work so hard. And I said, it was my friend Susan up in Boston. She's like, you need to like chill out, like between this and that and this and that. I'm like, and you know what my response was to her? I love my job.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's different all the time.
My hairdresser.
All the time. Like now Monday, I got to go empty that storage unit, and I can't wait to go do that. Yeah. I would do it tomorrow, but I'm volunteering all day tomorrow for my daughter's volleyball coach. It's registration for volleyball season is already starting here for indoor travel season. So I'm volunteering for her to do the registration table at the registration for volleyball for tryouts. Otherwise, I'd be at that storage facility tomorrow.
Yeah. I think that's the difference too with the storage units, because every single one's a new adventure.
Yeah.
Like we talk about how bored we get with clothes because, the measurements and all of this. Yeah. But every time you go to a storage unit, there's some other treasure or something that you find. It's like garage sailing or estate sailing. You're still looking at all the different treasures. So I think that's the thrill also.
Yeah.
Hey, party girl Noelle is in the chat. Back from Vegas. I saw all those pictures of you. Party girl, having so much fun. Oh my God, they were crazy out there in Vegas with all that. I don't think I said to my husband, I'm like, I want to go to Vegas next year. And then I was looking at all the videos that they were posting on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, and I said to my husband, I don't think I can go to Vegas. I don't think I can hang with these people.
Yeah.
I could never hang with those people. Like it's 10:46 here Eastern time, and I'm like way past my bedtime.
What time is it for you?
It's 10:46.
Yeah, here. All right, we're at the same time zone. Yeah.
Same time zone.
Where are you, Courtney?
I'm in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was telling you that I went and had my hairdresser do my hair, and he always asked me, so what are you selling? What's going on? And I'm telling him, and I'm all excited. And he's like, I just love how excited you are. I'm like, I know. And I've been doing this since 2005, and I still get this excited. So
me too. I feel like it's all I can talk about. We went to some friend's house for dinner, and then we were sitting out on her patio, and the guys were in the house, and I'm like, I got my phone, and I'm like, look at look at how much I sold this for, and look at how much I sold this for. And I paid $1 for this. I sold it for 60, you know, and they were like, wow, wow, like people get intrigued. But you've probably seen my storage unit videos where it was the one video that had the NASCAR in it. You can clearly see in my face is like all blotchy. I had heat stroke.
Yeah.
Like I had to like sit down, and I said to my friend Dolores, who was with me, I was very close to saying to her, you need to bring me to the hospital. Like I was this close to saying it to her. I took a whole gallon of water and dumped it over my head because the sun, it was so hot, it was so intense. And then I don't know if you guys saw the picture I took of my nails driving home that night. Did you see that picture? I posted it in the storage.
I saw the picture. Yeah. I was like,
I looked down at my nails, right? And I was like, I looked at my nails.
you wear gloves? Ever?
I do wear gloves. I do wear gloves, but you end up taking your gloves off, and it's just it's a dirty, disgusting job. It's dirty. And your nails break underneath the gloves. So my nails were kind of on the longish side. So all my nails were broken, and they were filthy, rotten, dirty. It was a disgusting, dirty mess.
What percentage do you think, if you had to guess, of like when you get a storage unit, and I know it's probably different depending on the unit, do you keep and actually put on eBay as opposed to donating or, I don't want to say throwing away, but.
We throw a lot away. We throw a lot away, yeah. So it's a really hard question to answer. I
mean, it's obviously worth it, right?
Every unit is different.
Yeah.
So it's such a hard, like I'm trying to think
I know when you take stuff to the dump, you have to pay them to take. So it costs you money in addition to what you buy the unit.
It does. It costs me money to, I
learned a lot from your videos.
Sure. I mean, I'm lucky. I have my kids. I do give my kids some money for, coming and helping me.
Yeah.
My friend Dolores, I mean, I think she does it for the thrill of it. I mean, I don't pay her. I don't pay her at all. She just helps me so much. But if you have to pay people, you have to consider you have to pay people. I mean, I usually have like 5 people lined up, 4 or 5 people to go empty a unit.
Now, typically they give you is it 24 hours to get everything out, or does it depend on the unit?
It depends. Now, Monday's unit, it's 48 hours.
Okay.
And some of them are 72. But I have had it extended to 5 or 6 days without having to pay a penny.
Like the hoarder's unit?
It's all the hoarder's unit. They extended it for free. Yep. I didn't have to pay an extra penny for it.
I just watched that video and I'm like, no, I have the patience.
It was awesome. Courtney, that unit was phenomenal. The stuff that I pulled out of that unit, I still have, and I'm like embarrassed to say this, but they're so buried, and there's been other stuff that's been placed in front of it. I probably have 500 or 600 pairs of vintage blue jeans, all blue jeans, all vintage. Not like anything new. Everything is Tommy Hilfiger. I looked up one pair of jeans when I was at the unit. I looked up one pair of Tommy Hilfiger jeans, and they were sold on eBay for $100.
Nice.
And they're in the garage. Like,
don't you hate that it's just sitting there? Like,
it kills me. It
I have
me.
So much stuff that's just sitting there.
It drives me nuts. And I have the bug, and I just bought another storage unit. That's why
part of our problem too is we're always afraid we're going to miss something. It's like I didn't go garage sailing at all today, and I kept thinking, oh my God, because I looked on the map this morning. I'm like, all those garage sales.
Well, I went and I didn't find
much. Okay.
But Friday was amazing. Friday was awesome. Today, not good at all. I mean, I got a few things. But
so I was saying earlier, the storage unit that I bought that I'm picking up Monday, I bought it because of dust and because one box says in magic marker, old stuff. That's it.
Are you going to do a video on it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like it's been sitting for like 15, 20 years. It hasn't been touched. not a fingerprint on any of the dust,
Yeah.
which is that's what I look for. Yeah, I look to make sure that, you know, it's untouched.
Did you see what Noelle said? She said you save all the ties for her.
I save all the, Noelle has bought so many ties. Oh my gosh. I don't know what she's going to do with all those ties.
Yeah, I know. I think Noelle might have beat me out for one of those boxes of ties.
Is she making money on the ties? Because I have no luck with ties.
I don't have much luck with them either. It depends. It's hit or miss.
Like,
Yeah,
to
I've been
me, I don't.
lotting them out. It depends. The Italian silk ties, I sell them. I
It
sell
might just
Italian.
be the stuff I found, you know, but
Yeah.
I have them lotted up also. And mine are more vintage. I got like a huge box of ties for like $5. So I just lotted them up. But I only have them on Poshmark. I don't have them on eBay.
Yeah.
That would be it too.
I find that lotting up ties on eBay don't sell as well for me as individually.
Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah,
have them on
unless you're gonna put them up for auction and people are gonna buy them for reselling them. But
Okay.
most people that are buying them to wear the tie because they love it are not going to buy a lot of ties because it's just,
Well,
you know.
and plus the Rockstar Flipper has been doing his whole tie thing. So I think everybody that watches him thinks that they want to get in on this tie thing. So
Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Casey
yeah,
always
yeah.
push ties. But even if you look at Casey's listing, he's only selling them for $10 or $12. It's
Yeah.
not like he's selling them
Yeah.
for a fortune.
That's all
Yeah.
he's selling them for.
Yeah.
He's not selling them. It's Jamie. It's Jamie Pace who sells the ties at like 75,
That's what I was
80.
just gonna
And
say.
his are, you know, all the Trump ties.
Yeah.
I have a Trump tie listed in my eBay store. I think I have it listed. It's like brand new. It doesn't have the tags, but it's beautiful. It's baby blue with like white and silvery kind of stripes, gray. And I think I have it listed for $60. And I haven't sold it.
Huh.
But his presentation is beautiful too.
It is beautiful. I mean, his
Presentation
photos are
is phenomenal.
amazing. Yeah, I agree. And he sells a lot of them on Poshmark too.
Yeah.
And I think that, I don't know, are you guys both on Poshmark or not?
I am.
Do you feel like your margins are larger? Like you make more that
I
compared
don't know. You know what? To be honest with you, I've changed so many listings so many times because sometimes I put them like $10 higher because somebody's going to make an offer.
Well,
And sometimes I'm at the same price as eBay.
Okay.
So by the time I give the offer and whatever and the fees and everything, I don't feel like I'm making much more. But I don't sell a lot. Right now, I probably have 30 items on Posh.
Okay. I have everything.
I'm not an ambassador or anything like that when it comes to
Yeah.
Poshmark.
So last April, I joined Poshmark, and my goal was to get everything that I had on eBay onto Poshmark. And I did it in like, I think 2 months.
Yeah.
So
How do
everything.
you do with it?
Hmm?
How do you do with Poshmark?
Right now, I'm doing horrible with Poshmark because I'm not sharing.
And that's the problem I find, Courtney, too, especially because I work full time and do this full time. I don't have time always for the sharing.
But when I was working the business and listing every day, I was doing very well on Poshmark. And a pair of jeans that would sell on eBay for $28, I could sell for $40 or $45 on Poshmark.
And I won't waste my time with Poshmark. I won't do it. I have a Poshmark account. I think I have like maybe 15 items. I mean, look at Sydney. Sydney only sells, you know, Sydney that,
Sydney,
that
yeah.
she only sells on Poshmark. And
Mhm.
she apparently does really well because that's her full-time job.
Right, but
So-
I wonder if she was selling on eBay. I mean, okay, so let's say a typical month in eBay, I sell $8,000. I might do, like, I think, let's see, what am I at this month on Poshmark? It's like my worst month. I'll just look and I can tell you. I don't want to.
So while
Yeah,
she's
no-
doing that, Noelle's saying that she went to 2 estate sales today, and don't ask, don't tell, but she spent about $200 and she should make about $2,000. Nice score.
Wow. What did you buy, Noelle?
She
Share
said,
with
don't
us.
ask. She said, don't ask.
Well, go in my Facebook group and post some of your treasures that you found and share it with your people. And Noelle, you have no business buying stuff. Oh my gosh, I saw your video of everything that she has. Holy cow, she is so loaded with stuff. Yeah,
Like
and Noelle
that.
said no Posh Germany. Sydney sells on eBay as well. I didn't know that Sydney sold on eBay. I thought she only sold on Posh, so that's interesting. I didn't know that she had an she was in on eBay, but I've yeah, I love eBay.
And then Mary Deathy Giles is asking or says, are you all heard sharing with Pinterest followers? I am on Pinterest. I don't do much on Pinterest. I guess it's kind of like sharing like we do on Instagram. But again, I don't even know how to sell on Instagram. I share on Instagram, but I don't even know how to put it up there. So if somebody wants it, like I don't even know how to offer it.
Yeah, I don't do Pinterest either. But
Me neither.
Noelle said that she got a bunch of Disney stuff and a laptop. The $30, that's over $500. What kind of
Wow.
laptop? What kind of laptop? I'm curious.
That's great. Oh, well.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
That
So
was
go
like,
ahead.
that's like the VCR I picked up for $15 at the garage store and flipped it for 400 and something, 467 to be exact.
Yeah, you know what, Pat Dees is going to be going on in just a
Yes.
few minutes, but I wanted to, Courtney, what were you saying about Posh?
Oh,
Where are
This
you
has
at
been
with
like my
Posh?
worst month. I've only sold 500 on Posh this month, which
Yeah,
just
and you know what? It's just, to
horrible.
me, it's just too much time.
And
Now
the
it's
other
sold
day,
100 this month.
I
So
did a little test and I hadn't shared in a long time, and I spent like an hour and a half sharing, and I did sell 5 things in the next 24 hours, but it was a lot of
To
work.
me, I think that time is more valuable spent listing on eBay.
Mm-hmm. And that's that's kind of how I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Now Mercari's been pretty good to me this month.
everybody's been saying that about Macari. I actually just signed up for Etsy today because I've got a bunch of vintage white, those long dress gloves like from the 40s and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like $7.50 on eBay, but I went to Etsy and they're going for like $20.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I
why
signed up
wouldn't
for Etsy and I listed like 10 things on there that were kind of vintage. And this has been a year and a half ago, and I never sold anything. And I think,
okay.
Just like anything else, you have to build up your feedback because
Sure.
nobody wants to buy from somebody that has zero feedback.
Yeah.
Right.
And that was kind of when I was first starting to get in to like, oh, I'm going to try this. And I wasn't as good at it. I hadn't really learned what I've learned now. So that was probably part of it too. I think I still have the items listed that I put on Etsy. So they're just bad items probably.
So what are you selling them besides the clothes now? What's your new kind of niche?
And everything.
You're just doing everything. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you go to my channel, my Bolo Buddies channel, I have, they're basically my what sold videos, but I don't share my clothing stuff. I don't share like my little items. I don't show everything that I sold in the week. I'll just wait until I have probably 20 or 30, like I call them bolos, items that I paid $1 for and for 40, 50, 60. I mean, my best bolo ever, I bought I think it's pronounced Mahjong. It's a game, and it ended up being all Bakelite. I had no idea what it was when I got it.
Mahjong. Mahjong. The Jewish it's a very popular Jewish game. It's Mahjong. Yes.
Okay. Well, it was all Bakelite.
Trust me, we play it here.
Well, the set I ended up getting was amazing, and I ended up selling it for $1,750 plus $50 shipping. So I sold it for $1,800 and I paid $40 for it. So
that's
like my best bolo ever. So that was an exciting.
Did you put that up for auction or you knew research?
Okay. So what I did was I started the auction at $799, and I think I had an offer for like 1,000 that I declined, and then I had another offer. Wait, am I messing up the numbers? Did I sell it for $1,750 or? Now I'm drawing a blank. Now I'm second guessing myself. Maybe it was 13. 12.
Well, whatever it was, you sold it for a shit ton of money.
I know, but
that's awesome.
It's my best one ever. I should remember. I'll have to look it up. I was thinking it was either like $1,250 and then it ended up being 13, or it was $1,750 and it ended up being. I think it might have been $1,250 now that I'm second guessing.
Wait a minute. I missed it. Was it on auction or was it?
So
Did you have it on auction or?
I did auction with best offer, and my husband's like, "Why do you do that? You drive yourself nuts." So it might have been $12.50. You know what? I think it was $12.50.
And you paid $1 for it.
I feel like a liar now.
And you paid $1 for it?
No, 40.
You paid
40. But I had no idea. You know, and some of them only sell for like $100 or $200, but I couldn't even look it up at the sale because I had no idea what it was. You know, like I just
I
thought it was cool.
never paid $40 for something like that. I didn't know what it was. What
Okay.
made you think I would never pay $40 for something like at a sale, like not knowing what it was? Did you?
Okay. So
Yeah.
I went to the sale on Friday. I went back to the sale on Saturday. I didn't get it either time. I went back on Sunday and he had $100 on it. And I'm like, well, what's your best? He's like, 50. And I'm like, ooh, $50. I'm so cheap. I'm so cheap because I miss a lot, you know, like I think it's going to be a bolo and then it's a no-go. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll do 50 if you throw in like these things. So I kind of guesstimated that it was about 40.
Yeah.
So it ended up being a huge win, but honestly, I had no idea that I didn't know it was Bakelite. I mean, I know about Bakelite, but I was asking my husband, I'm like, do you think this is Bakelite? And I'm trying to rub it and smell, you know, and it doesn't work for me. I can't figure it out. And he's like, I don't know. And I'm just glad that he didn't buy it.
Yeah, I sold a jewelry last night, and while I was holding it up for the people to see it, I spotted a bracelet inside of it, and I bet it's Bakelite.
Yeah.
The
Well,
bracelet. It's in there. It's sold. So.
There's a so I 409 is what I was using, and then one of the members of my Facebook group said to get this other stuff, and it starts with an S. Anybody know?
Oh, can't remember.
I'll grab it.
Soft scrub? Starts with an S. Soft scrub is what I can think of. Starts with an S. SOS.
Oh yeah, I just remember you.
Oh, Simichrome. Okay.
Can't do
Yeah.
it. There.
Yeah, polish and paste.
So I ordered this on eBay. I haven't used it yet because I don't find Bakelite that much. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was my most exciting bolo. And I have a video. It's called My Best Bolo Ever. So if you want to know what I really got for it, since I can't seem to remember, it's in that video. So, and you can see some of the fun bolos.
I'm struggling with a couple of pieces that I found in one of my storage units. I don't know where to bring them, but I'm almost positive that they're ivory.
I don't think you can legally put ivory on any selling wall.
You can't legally, you can't put it on eBay, and I don't think you're supposed to be able to sell it either. I don't know what to do with them.
Because it's a comes from endangered species.
I have a question. What do you guys see right now? Do you see me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't see my screen share.
No. If you want to screen share, Donatella has to give you.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to. I was just gonna see if I could find what I got for that game because it's driving me nuts.
But Donatella, I'm not really sure about at least finding out about it. I think you can probably go somewhere to find out if it really is. But
yeah, no, I know how to tell.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that I'm almost like 98% sure. There's only 8 people left in the chat because everybody's gone to Pat. It's okay. I'm gonna go get. Yeah, I want to go over to Pat's station too, but I'm gonna go get them. I'll be right back. I want to show them to you.
Okay, I found it. It's $13.50.
$13.50. Hey, listen, that's the score.
So $1,400. So neither one was right. I went back and forth with like what to do, like, because the offers were coming in, and I'm like, that is the one thing about auctions with best offer. It's kind of it's scary stuff.
Yeah.
Because when a good one, like the one for $1,000, I'm like, that's $200 more, but I feel like if I wait, so I don't know. I'm still learning what to. I mean, it could have been a $2,000 set. I have no idea, because it was really neat.
Yeah, well, you can't know everything unless you. Sorry. No, that's right. I was going to say you can't know everything.
Yeah,
Derek.
So you can Google how to tell if something is ivory. And I actually had like an expert show me with, you need a really, really strong eye, like the jewelry eye that you look at jewelry with. And so here's one piece.
Okay. Can you poke it with a needle, a hot needle? Is that
You can poke it with a hot needle, but you can damage it by doing that. The best way, and this is the other piece, they came together, and the best way, and you can see they're very old,
now? Don't people collect? Like, isn't it? Aren't there
highly
collectors
collectible.
out there?
Yeah, we just gotta find a buyer.
Yeah.
So the best way to tell if it's real ivory is you need see an eye, and ivory is meshed. So when I say it's meshed, I'm gonna do like this. Do you know what I mean? Like it's weaved. Like, do you know what I mean? This is how the guy showed me. So you have to look for like this pattern here. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. There, like that. This is how he showed me. That's what you need to look for in the ivory. It's like literally there's a weave in the ivory. So that's how you know that it's real ivory. And this has got the weave in it.
I have a necklace that I shared with somebody in my Facebook group, and they're like, I think that's ivory. But you
Yeah, I have
can't
a pair
tell
of
it.
earrings too. I
Okay.
have a pair of ivory earrings too. So I don't know.
The
I don't know.
necklace, I don't
I
know.
don't know how to I would love to sell these. I just don't know who to sell them to. Because you're not supposed to sell them. What are you supposed to do with them?
Yeah, well, Mother's Mustache retracted his thing, but I think he says sell them amongst us.
Right?
And then Noelle was saying something when you were talking about Bakelite. She spotted a radio that was a tube. I have one actually.
Ooh,
So
Bakelite radios, they can do
Yeah.
well. My husband sold one of those.
and she's saying the one she found was broken badly. Started
People
looking for
buy
the
it.
tubes and got a gallon Ziploc of tubes. If you ever need a specific tube, let me know. My father, that's all he did his whole life was repair TVs and radios, and he has an attic full of tubes.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
That's good to know. My husband likes old radios.
When my dad passes, I don't know what we're going to do. He always jokes, just donate it to the Smithsonian. Trust me, the Smithsonian doesn't want it. He has oscillating scopes and tube
You
testers.
can probably sell those on eBay.
I
No,
know.
listen, did you ever see the video of Wade when Wade got
Yes,
that storage
but
unit?
that's what I felt like he found my father's storage unit. That's
Really?
everything my
He
father had in
sold-
his garage.
He sold all that stuff,
Did
you
he?
know. Yeah, because he did a video when he moved into his new location. He did a video of his and he was like this, and he showed one shelf, and he's like, "You guys remember that haul I got with all of those radios and electronics and tubes and stuff? This is all that's left." And he showed like all that was left.
Yeah, because I even laughed at that case he had, the repairman's TV case. My dad has probably 4 of them. my
You
dad,
won't let you sell them?
that wasn't his
You can't
full-time
get that
job.
stuff.
That was his part-time job.
You won't
get that on
sell
eBay.
them?
I sold, my dad has had a lot of hobbies over his life, and what got my feedback up on my site originally was he had a lot of Zeiss, and for anybody who knows cameras,
I know Zeiss.
lenses.
Yeah,
Like
Zeiss.
we sold like lenses upon lenses, like for $700-800. Camera
Yeah.
bodies.
My husband got a pair of binoculars at an estate sale for like $10 and sold them for I think $1,200. And
Yeah.
I think maybe that brand. My husband,
here's-
like, it's
here's-
not
here's
uncommon for him to find
Here's
a
a
book.
fun fact. Here's a fun fact that I know. Carl Zeiss, who is the maker of
Yes.
Zeiss lenses,
Mhm.
Carl Zeiss is the one that they use Zeiss glass on all of the rocket ships that go into the orbit, that go to the moon, it's all Zeiss glass.
Yeah.
Nice.
Zeiss invented the glass that they use on the spaceships.
Yeah.
Awesome. Must be good. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
so Zeiss is like
I
a big name.
Oh yeah,
Zeiss is
and then
awesome.
I think my dad probably knows the history better than I do, but I think like somebody bought them, like I'm not going to say Panasonic, but like somebody along the way, Sony or somebody, or bought the patent to his lenses, because I don't know that they make Zeiss lenses anymore. That's why they're so sought after. But most of that stuff that sold didn't even sell to the United States. It went to Japan, China,
Oh,
Taiwan, all of those countries, because those guys spent $1,200 on a lens.
Wow, yeah. So I just want to say Mother's Mustache, he's saying that he has 3 pieces of ivory that he keeps for his own collection. And he said that there's ivory collectors groups on Facebook, which I didn't think of yet. So Mother's Mustache, if you can suggest in the chat one of the Facebook groups, one of your favorite ones, I'd love to like log on and see. And then he said they're obviously very old. I love animals and do not approve of harming any animals. Just wanted to put that disclaimer out there with a little heart. Yeah, we know.
So my question to you is eBay does not allow it and other selling platforms do not allow it because it's an endangered species type deal, right? Is that the whole idea behind it?
Yeah, I think so.
That, or it's the fact that it's cruel the way they take the ivory from the.
Okay.
It's one or the other. I'm not 100%.
I think it might just be. It might be just in the United States too. I mean, I don't know if other countries.
Well,
like
India worships the elephant, so they're not killing them or doing anything with them either. So
and elephants aren't endangered. Why did I think it had something to do with?
It might have something to do with the way they remove the tusks, or that it's cruel. And to Mother's Mustache point, like he says, he doesn't believe in harming animals, and it might actually be a harm to the elephant. Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So my question is, are there legal? Can you get into if you do sell it, say through a private Facebook group? Can you get in trouble, or is it just something that eBay has rules against? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it a law, or is it just? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Now, Noelle's saying they kill the elephants to get the tusks. Okay. So,
jeez, that's awful.
All right. It was Noelle, Mother's Mustache, who mentioned about the Facebook groups. We're not holding you responsible for anything. Full disclosure. What happens on our show on Saturday night stays on our show.
Yeah.
We're like Vegas here. Pretend we're in Vegas, right?
But I really want to, guys. I want to do this again. I want to thank you so much for stopping in, and I want to thank everybody that stayed and hung out with us. We're down to 6 people in the chat, and I know everybody's over at Pat's. Do you know Pat? Courtney, do you know Pat? Oh, you should join his channel. Do you have his link by any chance?
I do.
Put his. I know you want to go to bed and you're tired too, but Pat Dees he's really, really, really awesome.
Then just it's PAT.
I'll put the link.
Is that his YouTube name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Courtney, I don't know if you can see in the private chat, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one down is Pat's.
Okay. Well, I have yours highlighted so that I can cut and paste it when I'm done here. So I can't.
I don't have a lot of videos up. Like I said, I'm only at 93 subscribers the last I checked. So
Did you put it up by any chance?
did. I put it out there.
Okay, but is it spell his last name?
Okay, so and there's numbers behind it. What are the numbers?
72.
72. It's PAT DEE and then 72.
No, S. You forgot the S.
Oh, and S. I'm sorry.
ES 72.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Here it is.
72.
PAT DEES 72.
Okay.
At D's.
Okay. Or send me a message. You can private message me.
Yeah, okay. I will. Yeah. I'll send it to you over Facebook. But he's great to watch. And he does Saturday nights at 11 o'clock. So every Saturday night at 11 o'clock he goes on.
Okay.
Yeah, and to your point, it's late for me too, but I'll probably listen while I'm laying.
Well, I still have to do my inventory from what sold today and put it on my spreadsheet and all that jazz. So
not me. I'm going to bed. I'm done.
Yeah. Well, I forgot to mention while everybody's here, but coffee with tea in the morning. That's what I've been doing on the weekends.
What are you doing?
I've been trying. I couldn't do it last weekend because my husband was in the hospital, but I'm trying to get into a routine Saturday and Sunday doing coffee with tea Saturday mornings.
What time are you doing it?
Well, I shoot for 8 o'clock, but this morning I didn't even make 9 o'clock, so I didn't do it. But I'm going to shoot for 8 o'clock at worst.
We usually don't get up until 9.
I'll shoot you a link.
Shoot me a link. I'll come on.
Okay, good.
So it's live.
It's live. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's live.
Okay. Yeah, I go to bed late and I get up late. I'm like a 9 o'clocker. But
I
do
can't
you-
sleep late.
you
That's just me.
share-
Gotta-
do you do replays?
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So I can
Everything's-
check out a replay.
Everything is replayed. Yeah.
Are you doing a replay of this, Donatella?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to automatically just go on.
You put on makeup. I'm like in my night t-shirt and ready for
No,
No one can
I
even see that. I wouldn't have known if you didn't tell us.
I
Well,
know.
we
I
have 3
Who cares?
inches
You look
tonight.
beautiful, Courtney. Who cares? It's natural. We're all natural.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, you guys.
All
So, yeah, Noelle, are you going to come over to Pat D's station? And who else is left in the chat?
Mike's
Everybody.
mustache,
There's actually 8 people. Janae, are you going to come? Yeah. So
Kevin.
All right. Send me the link.
I will. Kevin Bacon, do you like my bacon?
Who
He's
knows?
yeah. I don't know. He's one of those. So we'll see.
Where's the wrench?
Huh? Where's the wrench? I know.
I have a wrench. I have a wrench, but
I don't even know how to. I don't know.
I
how
don't. I don't go nuts right off the bat. I let them. You know.
Do you like my bacon? I'm not sure about your bacon. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's how you pull up the little
Yeah. I
yeah.
love how the comments come up. It works great on my
show.
live show because when we're doing the bolos, it gives people exposure to their eBay stores. It's really,
Yeah.
I think as it grows, it's really gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep, I love it. Okay, so we did an hour and
What
2
did I
minutes
tell
over,
you,
Courtney.
Courtney?
I know. See how
I'm
easy
like, I
it
can't
is?
stay on an hour. I can't stay on an hour.
It is. It's easy. It's easy to hang out and do that. So yeah, I mean, we hardly ever we go out once in a while out to dinner, my husband and I, but usually we're home,
We're
early
going
enough.
out to dinner tomorrow night because it's our wedding anniversary.
You what?
We're going out to dinner tomorrow night because Monday's our wedding anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary. How many years?
24.
24?
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. All right, you guys.
All right, ladies.
Right.
Good
Nice
talking with you.
Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for staying with us. Bye-bye.
Bye.